Rampas Inhumanas here at the Tour of Oman. We had them in Saudi Tour. Oman has 2 stages. Absolutely brutal uphill finishes. Vavaka was in the GC lead, but they'd be going for his teammate Valentin Paré-Pantra for today's stage up Eastern Mountain, also known as Jabal Hat. It is a fake news climb. 4.6 Ks, 8.5%. The last mile of this is just 17% steep ramps. Perfect for David Gaudu, who was so good in the Vuelta last year, actually, on these sort of stages. Breakaway went UAE and Quick-Step controlling. Quick-Step leaders jersey plus VPP looking good. But easy day nonetheless in the wheels. Actually, there were no real serious climbs beforehand, but look at Yates. I mean, this is just another opportunity for him to win. He won on Green Mountain last year. FDJ chillin'. They didn't have to use their team. They got Mollard, Madouaz, Germani, and I don't know, another small guy who's going to pull pretty hard uphill. And here's the big leader. Vinokurov was the last of the breakaway to make it. Strong ride from the young lad, actually. Vinokurov, he's looking pretty good in breakaways. He keeps improving, so I actually think he's going to be quite a solid rider pretty shortly, but you see him changing to the small ring. Up they go, and this is in ramps. There's flatter sections, there's even descents. You see the sprint lead-outs. Behrens and McClay doing like a sprint lead-out to position Otterbrook, so Visma, Hayter doing the same for Valentin Paré-Pantra in fifth wheel. But Behrens, this ain't the slopes for him. The climbers go the other side. Wham! It is on from the go, maybe too hard actually for these riders. You see David Gaudu chilling fifth wheel, Harper, I think it's his teammate there, I can't see Harper for Jacob Allula. 4Ks to go, Vinokurov still out in front, stalls a bit, Vavaka, he just starts pulling, so good from the man who won the stage yesterday, such a loyal domestique. He's going for the man in the white jersey, VPP, who weighs all of about 55 kilos, and they're basically him and Yates, sub 60 kilo operators. That's who you want for these sort of finishes, although Howson does very well for a tall rider on this as well. And you see this, the undulations. Now they're on a flatter section. The draft is really important. Marco Brando looking good. They even got a downhill here. I don't even remember the downhill. Jorgensen won on this in 2023. He cooked everyone in the sprint. But this today gets made harder than a sprint. They go faster than when Jorg went, and also they attack. It's much more aggressive, mainly thanks to the FDJ lead out. They absolutely smash it for David Gaudu. You see 3 quick steppers in third wheel. Brenner in the German Natty Champs jersey for Varka dropped. Guys are swinging everywhere, and then there's some respite again. Then it goes downhill again, so it's up in ramps. Green Mountain's like this as well, but for 20 minutes on stage 5. Movistar riding for Ruben Guerrero had a hard crash, even got a yellow card for being crashed yesterday, but he actually makes the best of it. And here you see it bunches up again, and now it gets super steep. This is where Abner Gonzalez did the lead out in 2023, but FDJ Madouaz keeps it moving. Guys are swinging off. It's getting thinner, and we're about to just have the main GC leaders left over. Yates in good position next to David Gaudu, and it's basically 20 riders already in contention with only 5 to 7 minutes left on this climb. I think even longer on the climb. There's the Flamme Rouge coming up, and David Gaudu gives his first acceleration. If you watched the Vuelta third week last year, Gaudu, I mean, he can't TT, he can't ride on the flat, he can't, be consistent. But on steep ramps, he is really good. And he's got a nasty kick on him too. That's why I actually picked him sort of for yesterday's stage. I thought he had a chance to win. They were going for Donenworth, but he beat Van Aert in a flat sprint in the Dauphiné a few years ago. And he's had a good winter. He comes here, different preparation. He goes again. And it's not Yates having his own way, doing what he wants. Otterbrook is chasing, overextending, in fact, as Yates starts to go past him, back to the wheel of Gaudu. Harper there. You see, look at Brenner. He's not even dropped. It's so steep. He's swinging from side to side to try and get a bit of speed or flatten the gradient out as they get over this lip. VPP chasing. Steph Kras, I think, was somewhere for Total Energy. And this is, you see the right to left. There's even a flatter section coming up when they turn right here, and then it kicks right up again to the finish. Really good climb, actually. Always has some pretty good racing. And Gaudu, he sees the mistake. Yates didn't move over to his wheel, and Gaudu just accelerates in the saddle here almost imperceptibly. I mean, it is because we can't see the gradients. He starts to give it some gas, sees that Yates hasn't immediately responded to his wheel and then goes for it with 400 meters to go, maybe too early. Otterbrooks cracks because we still got a flatter section here where you got to get yourself back up to speed, and you see Yates revving back up. Howson attacks the guys at the bottom. He probably paced himself. No, he did pace himself the best of any rider. He just rode his own rhythm, and then when he got back up to speed and got a gap on Harper, VPP, and Otterbrooks, and he's going to finish actually pretty close to the front too. But here I thought Yates has got him dead to rights. He's about to accelerate, 150 to go. See you later, Gaudu, but no. He kicks again, maybe the crosswind hits Yates, and Gaudu has something left in the tank and defeats the UAE leader on top of Jabal Hat. Really great battle between the two of them. And Gaudu, I mean, he deserved it. He attacked once, twice, three, maybe four times. FDJ rode all out for him. Huge effort from him. Cool to see him win on a finish that did suit him, admittedly. And he goes into the GC lead, 6 seconds ahead of Yates, 12 ahead of Howson, 18 ahead of VPP, then Brenner, Harper, Otterbrooks, Ulysses, Pools, Guerrero. We've still got Green Mountain coming up, so it's all to play for. That's a really decisive climb. Tomorrow's another sprint stage. Hope you enjoy the video. I'll see you with a recap then. Ciao.